strikes me is just when you're feeling like such a beginner at this. You know, like every step you feel like a little baby step towards something so... And that's also what makes it thrilling. Huh? You just think, wow, okay, there's no limit to this. There's nowhere to arrive. You know, there's another line I'm quite fond of in Jesus and the Goddess where it goes, you know, the bad news is there's no arriving. And the good news is there's no arriving. And I think that's great. You kind of get that sense of, And yeah, that's why I think it's almost like, I see it sometimes like what we're seeing is like, well, in the ancient world they said the universe is a myth itself. So you've got all of that, you know, trillion, and then go, and all of that is in space, which isn't there. But it's all in space, and there's one space, and it's the same. It's like, so that is an analogy or a reflection or something of what we are. It's like everything is within that one thing, and that's what we really are. It's just it can only experience itself from a particular perspective. So it has to be every perspective. And when it experiences itself, it will be this, you know, it'll just be like a trillion stars, all of which has come from the singularity, the oneness, which is what? You know, aroma, the possibility, exploding out, and then meeting itself as Tim and Neil, who, in compared to that, are kind of like, you know.
I thought of one. I coined one word. It's universe, spelled Y-O-U-N-I-V-E-R-S-E, which is
universe.
Universe.
Yeah, I had a great moment. Sorry, this is just a little story, but I do like it. With my little boy. This is a few years back now. He's just turned a teenager. He must have been. He was quite small, and I was in the bath with him and his little sister, 5 years younger. And we were just talking, and I came up with a real dad thing, which I thought was a real cool dad question. We were having a bath together, and I said, if you could go back to any time in history, when would it be and why? And they both thought for a while, and then my little girl, who was really quite young, said, I'd go back to my last birthday. Smart girl. And then I said to Bobo, I said, so when would you go back to? And he said, I'd go back to the time when the universe was the size of a pea. And I'd swallow it.
That's great.
Now that's a Gnostic myth, right?